700. There were a couple of those out there. They always look great. Owned by Richard Palmer with a score of 732. And I know this car was much admired because I think I heard more comments about this car than any other car at the meet, although a lot of them were, gee, is that really the right color, and so forth. But it was never done in any sense of a derogatory way. It was always admiringly, I think, and it certainly deserves that. Second place in Class 2 with a score of 778 is John Earls with the Aztec Turquoise D hardtop.
You got your report?
Yeah.
Class 2, we had a first place, a really, really nice black 300D hardtop owned by Gary Goers with a score of 873. Really good. Class 3, which consists of the F, G, and H. Second place, let's see, I was doing these the other way, so let me do third place and then second place. I speak will stay consistent just because I had my paperwork mixed up doesn't give me a right to change. Third place with an F convertible, 685 points, Henry Hopkins. And then second place in Class 3, a beautiful black 300G convertible, Bob Jasinski with a score of 750 and 1/2.
Thank you very much. It wasn't perfect.
And was that your half point again?
Finally, in Class 4, really beautiful looking 300L convertible, Trevor Jones, 672.
Take yourself back to the previous meet, and we didn't have an award in stock. And we do now, and it was the Good Samaritan Award to John Hertog. So come on up, John. Different meat block, as you can see.
Was that your last?
Yes. Now, Frank, are you there? Frank? Now, I think Dave Agnew When he got to the edge of the ocean, he just couldn't get the car over here in one piece, so he stopped from New Zealand. But he decided not to drive. I think, John, it looks like you're it. So come on up.
Come here, Pete. Come on, Pete. Come on. It was a team effort.
Yeah, but I'm going back with it.
I can't think of a good line, so here's your award.
Wait a minute, I got backed up.
Wide angle lens.
It's a lot better than the last picture we had taken.
Are our meat hosts. Well, did you have a good time? Well, there's the reason. And we couldn't be more pleased. I mean, delighted that you did so much work for us. And it was efficient. Couldn't have done a better job. We appreciate it no end. You work for the club. I have worked with Larry over the past few months, really, with communications, emails, whatever, and we've had a ball. I did. Hope you did too. And,
I did.
You did a lot of work. I hope you had fun. Give you a couple of little instances, for example, his directions for getting to places. Well, I would say, you all heard the expression to the nth degree. Well, I'd say it was to the 10th degree if you want to get right. Because it was to the exact 10th every time, and he actually used a reliable speedometer or odometer. Did you three to that? Okay, probably explains it. Because they are accurate to the 10th, all right. But he went to that riding around to the exact 10th. He had a nice little addition in that meat booklet. I mean, this is attention to detail. You all noticed that you had the whole packet with all the instructions, and then you had the front packet with individual sheets to take along. Now that's an interesting thing, and it was very helpful to me, and I'm sure it would be to everybody. He even made the weather good. So this is really working. So we can't say enough to thank you for your work and for your hospitality, and just that we had a delightful time. Thank you.
I haven't heard that much noise since the exhaust manifold busted on my head. Thank you.
Would you like to say something? Would you like to say more?
Time to move on.
All right, you know, the fact that the Hard Luck Award was so incidental when you folks have come so far, driven so many miles, and of course flown on so many airplanes, is just incredible. It just shows how terrific the cars are and how resourceful you are. I mean, years ago, there was a meet in California, and I know your board was somewhat reluctant to try this one more time, but gosh, look at this whole room is stuffed, clear to the back. We had 148 of my dearest friends over for dinner the other night. Somebody else said, no, that was family. And that's probably true. So I'm really delighted that you're here and that you had a good time. I've seen smiles on all your faces. There was a glitch here and there, but on the whole, I think Newark took good care of you. Northern California is glad you're here, and I'm all smiles. I'm glad you're going home, but I'm all smiles. I got a couple items to say. Have I got them over? Sure. All right. Can you hold that?
Now you hold this while you get organized. I just want to say thank you. I'm car shy. I don't understand most of this, but he's assured me that you guys would be so lovable that I would enjoy it. And most of you know that you don't see me, but I've enjoyed getting to know you. And I thank you for being so wonderful. You're everything Larry said you were, and I've loved this time. And I look forward to seeing more of you and getting faces and names together.
We'll be in Pennsylvania. I'd like to say thank you to a couple folks. My biggest help was Christy Lazenby, who recognized that I was in deep fiscal trouble. Chrysler had paid for 100 dinners, and 148 of you indicated you wanted to come and join us. And that was going to leave me in real trouble with Eleanor when the bills came in. And she stood at the gate and collected the dough and saved my backside. So, Christy, I love you for that. Thank you. That was one item I hadn't planned for very well. I didn't say anything in your lead pack because I didn't know 148 of you were going to come. I want to thank Bob for taking you out to Blackhawk. Was that a good experience? I want to thank John Nierenstein. I had him come and sit down while we went and played in San Francisco because I didn't want anybody to show up and have nobody to welcome them and say, howdy do. So that was good of John. I sure want to thank Sandy because every once in a while I get so down I kind of snarl at her, and she just was a good sport about the whole thing, and I loved it. A couple pieces of business here. I've blown cars all over the place, and I don't know where they are. So I'm hoping before we go home tonight, somebody will tell me where the 98 Dodge is that we borrowed from the Dodge dealer. Sandy hasn't seen her own car in a couple days. I hope that the dealer got their 2000 M back. It wasn't at Woodfin, so I don't know where it is. And our old M, you got it? Oh, okay. Well, I've got 6 of the commemorative mugs left. I ordered 50. There's 6 left, $10 a piece. We'll have coffee in them if you don't buy them, so it's no big deal. Basically, that's all I got to say. I do want to introduce you, though, to a wonderful guy, somebody that...
And this is the way it usually looks as people are packing up and getting their cars ready to go. Had a lot of fun this week. The accommodations were fine, almost to the point of being elegant. This was a very nice meeting, and it was nice to visit California. And the next meet will be in Pennsylvania, and we'll see you all there.